Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In today's video we are going to study special bail that is provided under section 439 of Criminal Procedure Code. Alright, so this is the format that we are going to understand in this video. You can download this format for free, link is given in the description. Alright, so this is the format that we are going to study today. So few things that we have to understand, that when we talk about special bail, alright, it is provided under section 439 of CRPC. 436 talks about bailable offences. So if you want to take bail in bailable offences, it is a matter of right and it is provided under 436. 437 talks about bail in cases of non-bailable offences. Alright, you can apply if there is any person who has committed non-bailable offense, so he can apply to court, alright, to get bail under 437. Under 436 the person can apply to court as well as to police, alright, because it is a matter of right, so it is not preferred always to approach court. So whenever there is any person who has committed any crime and he is arrested, so police officer, there are certain powers that is provided to officer in charge of police station to provide bail at that moment. Alright, so we are talking about special bail. So special bail, the provision is 439. It can be provided by High Court or Court of Session. Alright, why we call it a special bail? The reason is, if any person got bail under 437 non-bailable offences. Alright, just a second. If a person got bail under 437, that bail can be set aside or cancelled, or conditions can be modified. Alright, all of this can be done under 439, and even if the bail is refused under 437, alright, then also you can apply to get special bail under 439. So we are going to study this for, alright, we are going to study this. So let us see first, just a second. So this is the format, alright. Let me just tell you a situation, then we will connect this format. Let us take an example, that if there is a two person A, AB and let's say X, alright, both are conducted business in different area and they have enmity towards each other. Alright, so X falsely allege certain allegations against AB. Alright, and police officer had arrested AB in non-bailable offences. Alright, so now he applied to get bail under 437, but court refused. Alright, now he wants to get special bail and he is applying under section 439 of CRPC. Alright, he is applying to High Court. So we are going to study this situation. So let us understand this format. So this is the heading, the application for bail before High Court under 439 of CRPC. You do not need to mention this line, I am just telling you. Alright, from here you have to mention in the court of the place of that High Court. Alright, you have to mention the High Court. Then in the matter of, you have to mention the case, because the FIR must have been registered and the accused person has been arrested, and you are applying for a special bail under 439. Alright, you have to mention that as well in the matter of, and you have to mention the name of petitioner, or you can say applicant. Alright, petitioner / applicant, because this is the application. Mention the name, and it is also being mentioned that he is in the custody. Alright, versus, then you have to mention the state. You can write any state where you are going to apply for that bail. Alright, this is the empty space. After that, you have to mention that to whom you are applying for bail. To Honorable Mr. You can mention the name as well, and the designation, the Chief Justice and his companion judges. Alright, and you have to mention that AB, the person who is applying for bail, is most respectfully showed these points. What are these points? For example, you have to mention that applicant is a good person, law abiding person. So you have to mention that he is a respectable person, he owns a business, he is a taxpayer. Alright, and he is applying for this bail. Why he is applying? Because in order to harass and humiliate his competitor, falsely allege him certain allegations and got him arrested by police officer. Alright, you have to mention these points, and you have to mention that no evidence is taken, alright, which is found to be against that person who is applying this bail, and he is cooperating during investigation. Alright, and you have to mention that how many times you have applied for bail. So I have mentioned that subdivisional officer, subdivisional judicial magistrate, you applied bail at that time. Alright, but that was refused. And you have to mention, if you have applied ever bail in front of session judge, you have to mention the case number and the date on which you applied and the bail was refused. Alright, you have to mention how many time it has been in the custody, the person has been in the custody. Alright, it is over a 1 month. I just taken an example. You can write the desired time period. Alright, now the 7th point, the petitioner has permanent residence. You have to mention the address of that person, where he is residing, so that you can mention here that there is no chance that he can escape, because he is residing at certain place which is under the jurisdiction of court, under the jurisdiction of police officer, so he can cooperate in investigation. He is not running away from investigation. Under 8th point, you can also mention that he is abiding by the terms and condition. He is willfully taking care of the conditions. If the bail is granted on certain condition, you have to mention that the person, the applicant, will not violate any condition. Alright, you have to mention this as well, that it is in the interest of justice that that person should be granted bail. Alright, the petitioner is bona fide, he is acting in good faith and made this application in the interest of justice. Alright, then in the circumstances, the petitioner humbly prayed that the Lordship may graciously please to direct release petitioner on bail and pass such order as may deemed proper. Alright, you have to mention this, and then you have to mention the advocate of your party and the signature of person. Alright, then comes the role of verification. Verification you all should know, it's kind of acknowledgement. You have to mention the party, alright, residence of, and then you have to mention the facts and circumstances are true, and you have to mention para wise that para 1 to para 9 are true to the knowledge and belief. Alright, and you have to also mention the date on which you have signed and verified the application of this bail. Alright, and then signature. Alright, so this is the format of special bail that you can apply before High Court. Alright, you can write petitioner or applicant. Alright, just a second, because this is a application. So this is the format. You can download this for free. Link is given in the description. Subscribe for related videos, I hope you like this video. Share this video and we will meet you in another video. Till then, goodbye.